Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio has once again, in his Independence Day address yesterday, reiterated his government's resolve to work towards finding a solution to the long-pending Naga political issue. But NSCN-IM Patriarch Thoughens Muivah has again hardened his stand and is sticking to his demand for integration of Naga contiguous areas besides a separate flag and constitution for the Nagas. On the other hand, NSCN-IM Chairman Tuccu stated that they cannot even imagine sharing the same platform with the NNPGs and the framework agreement, and the agreed position are poles apart. He stated that a separate flag and constitution are integral to the Naga cause. With both Tuccu and Mr. Muivah toughening their stand, is the Naga issue going to drag on? I'm joined by Editor-in-Chief Wasbir Hussain, who has been tracking the Naga issue for 4 decades now. But before we go to Wasbir, let's listen into what CM Rio had to say yesterday.
Resolving the Naga political issue means a top priority of our government. The Naga peace process is ongoing and a symbol of hope for a lasting solution, fulfilling inspiration of our people. My government has been acting as an active facilitator to the peace process, as we need to work together for a peaceful resolution to the Naga political issue, ensuring justice and dignity to our people.
So Wasbir, CM Rio is optimistic, but given what Muivah and Tuccu have stated, what do you think, Wasbir? Will we see a solution anytime soon? Over to you, Wasbir.
Well, Reshma, that's the million-dollar question. Like always, Mr. Neiphiu Rio, the Chief Minister of Nagaland, has been very optimistic about being able to resolve the Naga issue to the satisfaction of all the stakeholders. Now, yesterday, during his Independence Day speech, Mr. Neiphiu Rio, the Chief Minister of Nagaland, has once again reiterated that resolving the Naga political issue remains the top priority of his government. Now, he has also made it very clear once again that his government, that is the Nagaland government, is acting as an active facilitator to the peace process, and he said that all the stakeholders need to work together to usher in peace and justice and dignity for the Naga people. Now, that is what Mr. Neiphiu Rio has said, but in the last fortnight we have seen 2 big statements coming out from the 2 topmost leaders of the NSCN-IM. The first statement came from its chairman, Mr. Tuccu, who said that NSCN-IM and the NNPGs cannot share the same platform. They said that it is absolutely unimaginable for the NSCN-IM to be sharing the same platform with the NNPGs. Now, Mr. Tuccu had also said that, the framework agreement that was signed by the NSCN-IM in 2015 with the Government of India and the agreed position signed by the NNPGs with the Government of India in 2017, they are poles apart, and indicating that there cannot be any kind of a common draft agreement by bringing in provisions from the framework agreement as well as the agreed position. Now, what did Mr. Muivah say 48 hours ago? Now, Mr. Muivah had said that the integration of the contiguous Naga areas is a must. He had also reiterated, like Mr. Tuccu, that the separate flag for the Nagas and constitution are integral to a resolution of the Naga issue. Now, in this backdrop, the optimism that was expressed by Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio during his Independence Day speech, the question being asked is it just a formality? Is it just a routine statement that he had made, or is he making that statement on the basis of the latest ground situation, or on the basis of his latest discussions with the stakeholders, meaning the NSCN-IM and the NNPG? If that is not so, nobody can question the genuineness of the government of Mr. Neiphiu Rio in trying to resolve the Naga political issue, or for that matter, no one can question the genuineness of most of the political parties in Nagaland, or political leaders in Nagaland. I am saying most of the political leaders and parties in Nagaland they are genuinely interested in helping in whatever way they can to usher in peace in Nagaland by bringing about a resolution to the Naga political problem. And that exactly is the reason why all the major political parties have decided to have a partyless government in Nagaland. So at this point in time, except the Congress, which is the only opposition in the state, technically all the other political parties, they are part of the government led by Nephew Rio. It's a partyless government that we are seeing in Nagaland for several years now, and the basic idea for this partyless government is to help in whatever way they can in bringing about an acceptable solution to the Naga political problem. But that has not yielded much of a result that what we have seen. And now with the two topmost leaders of the NSA-NIM, the chairman Tuccu and General Secretary Mr. Muivah saying that Mr. Tuccu saying that they cannot have share platform with the NNPGs, also insisting that the flag and constitution are integral. Mr. Muivah once again emphasizing on the point of an integration of the Naga areas into one administrative unit and the flag and constitution. Things appears to have hardened over time. So now the several questions arises whether, as I said a couple of days ago, whether by calling for an integration of the Naga areas, whether Mr. Muivah is asking for a reorganization of the northeastern states, redrawing of the boundaries. If that is so, that is next to impossible. And secondly, if he is asking for an integration without redrawing the state boundaries, some kind of a super council with a headquarters somewhere in Nagaland, that of course is a different matter. Only the NSA-NIM can clarify what they actually mean. But at the end of the day, it is no mean task for the Nagaland government, even if they are playing the role of a facilitator. I think it calls for fresh dialogue by the Nagaland government facilitators with the NSA-NIM as well as the NNPGs. Now, to my mind, the most urgent necessity on the part of the Nagaland government right now is to have a dialogue with the NSA-NIM and ask them what they are really talking about. Have they really hardened their position? Have we understood their statements correctly? These are some of the things which the government of Mr. Nephew Rio need to do at this point in time, having a dialogue with the NSA-NIM and prepare the ground for the resumption of the broader dialogue with the government of India's interlocutors. Reshma.
Thank you, Wasbir, for joining us and giving us your valuable insights.